Hi, boys and girls. Okay, ready for chapter 21 from Sideways Stories from Wayside School? This chapter is called Ron. Okay. Ron had curly hair and little feet. I want to play kickball, he said. You can't play, said Terrence. Get out of here, said Dee Dee. Scram, said Jason. I want to play kickball, said Ron. Well, you're not playing, said Terrence. Beat it. Ron stomped across the playground to hopscotch area. Jenny was playing hopscotch with Luis. Jenny was on 9. Luis was on 4. But it was his turn. I want to play kickball, Ron said. So go play kickball, said Luis. Terrence won't let me play, said Ron. Luis walked with Ron to the kickball field. Hey, what about our hopscotch game? Jenny asked. You won, said Luis. I just beat Luis in hopscotch, Jenny announced. Leslie, Rondi, and Allison flocked around her. Hey, Luis, Damien shouted. Do you want to play kickball? All right, said Luis. Ron and I will both play. No, said Terrence. Ron isn't playing. Anyone who wants to play can play, said Luis. No, he can't, said Terrence. It's my ball. It isn't your ball, said Luis. You gave it to me, said Terrence. I gave it to you to share, said Luis. If you can't share, you can't have it. Oh, all right, said Terrence. But I get to pitch. Ron and I will stand, everybody, Luis announced. All right, said Jason. We'll kill him. We'll murder them, said Dee Dee. We'll smash them, said Myron. We'll see, said Luis. Ron pitched and Luis played the other 8 positions. 20 minutes later, they finally got 3 outs. The score was 21-0. Ron was up first. Infield in, shouted Damien. Everybody stood within 10 feet of home plate. All right, Ron, Luis shouted. Kick it over their heads. Ron kicked the ball only 3.5 feet. Todd picked it up and threw him out. Luis was up. Everybody ran back to the edge of the outfield. Still, Luis kicked the ball over their heads for a home run. Everybody ran all the way back in again for Ron's up. He kicked the ball only 2 feet. Dee Dee tagged him out. Luis kicked another home run. Ron then kicked the ball a foot and tripped over it on his way to first base. 3 outs. Ron and Luis held the other team to only 5 runs the next inning. That was because the bell rang. Lunch was finally over. Luis and Ron lost 26-2. Ron had a wonderful time. The next day, Ron said, I want to play kickball. You can't play, said Terrence. Get out of here, said Jason. Scram, said Dee Dee. I want to play kickball, Ron told Luis. Luis walked him to the kickball field. Ron and I will stand all of you. Everybody liked the teams. Ron pitched while Luis played the other 8 positions. They lost 57-2. After the game, Luis took Ron aside. Listen, Ron, he said, why do you always want to play kickball? You can't kick. You can't field. You can't even run to first base. You just get smashed every time. Hey, now wait a second, said Ron. Don't go blaming it all on me. You're half the team too, you know. And with that, he pinched Luis on the arm. And then Luis learned he pinches a lot harder than he kicks. Okay, that's all for today.